Hey there, Cancer. How are you, my loves? This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. I hope you are doing wonderfully. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you here with us. Thank you for spending your time here. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you for making what I do possible. You are incredible, and I'm so grateful to you. Before we get started, I just wanted to really quickly say that if you listened, if you watched my last couple of readings for the elemental readings, I mentioned that I wouldn't be able to get any individual signed readings out until October. Well, we're going to brute force our way through some of these messages because I feel this pull to make sure that you guys get some of these messages. I feel like the energetic shift is a little bit too extreme to just go without any readings. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and just do these readings. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. This reading, guys, is not limited to September. We will be releasing them very close to September. However, if you're here, there is something here for you to take from the reading. Okay, it is not limited to the time that I upload them. Okay, and it is also not limited to your situation of it being just love or just career or just finance. It is applicable to any situation that is currently on your mind or in your heart space. Okay, anything that you are inquiring about, this will be a general enough reading. At least I will try to do so. I will try to deliver it in such a way that you can apply it to whatever situation that you are experiencing. However, I will spot out groupings and pairings and anything that plays thematic significance in what you could be experiencing. I will call that out. Energies for the signs, I will call out as well where necessary, where appropriate. If you find that this reading does resonate with you, we will be doing an extended reading. I will leave the link for that in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top comments in the comment section down below, as well as a link to my personal booking system, so that if you do want a personal reading with me, we can go ahead and get that set up as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and pull an overarching energy for you, Cancer. Cancer, my loves. How are you guys doing? You guys, I mean, you guys were the first group that really showed me love on YouTube. So I just want to say that I always have a special place in my heart for my beautiful Cancerians. You guys are incredible. You guys are always so sweet to me and so good. So I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope that you guys are all doing very, very wonderfully. So let's see. That is a lot of cards, but we're going to take them. Wow, that's actually really weird. So I don't reverse any of the cards here. How did they end up? Cancer. We've got an oopsie here. Okay, so you got 3 cards. 3 cards fell out. First light came out reversed. So beginning a new cycle. That came out reversed. Okay, so either you are, there's a block is what this feels like. There is a block. There is a potential here for a new cycle, but you're afraid. Okay, you're afraid. Now here's the thing. You have gratitude and grace and gratitude, which says through gratitude, joy expands. So I feel like for a lot of you, Cancer, you are really utilizing the law of attraction right now, specifically. Okay, you are really trying to feel gratitude for the things that you have. You are trying to maneuver around your obstacles and circumstances in a way that feels like you are meeting less resistance. You're really not trying to push past anything, right? You're trying to kind of flow around it. Something is very difficult. And it's like instead of fighting it, you're just trying to kind of go with the flow here. Infinite abundance also came out. Abundance is pouring into your life. So gratitude and abundance makes me feel like right now you are not where you want to be, but you're trying to get there. But there's a problem because this first light, right? This new cycle, it's not here yet. It's not here yet. It's not here yet. And I wonder why. I really do. I wonder why, because you guys are always so good about you know, knowing when something's got to go, right? But you may be blocking something, right? You might be blocking something because in the midst of mentally positioning yourself, you may not be physically positioning yourself. So in your mind, you might be saying to yourself, yeah, I'm dating so-and-so, and you know, I already know that they're not really the one for me. Like, they lie to me all the time, and I don't jive with them anymore. But then physically, they walk through the door, and you're like, oh, hey, honey, I made you dinner. You get what I'm saying? Like you're thinking one thing, but physically you're still maintaining what you have. You're not giving yourself the opportunity to bring about this new beginning, right? So what's happening with Cancer, please? What's going on? And where this isn't a relationship, okay? This is just, you know, again, you know that you want a new job or you want a new career path or just a new life, a life that looks different than the one that you have. And instead of filling out these applications and going for it or taking the proper classes that you need to or whatever that might look like, you just wake up and you go to the same job day after day while your thoughts change and your desires change. You're not actually doing anything, right? Okay, so this wanted to come out. We've got the Hermit. You could be connecting with a Virgo here, all right? But this could also just talk about, you know, the fact that you're really not doing anything. You're not saying anything. You're not doing anything. You're pulling away, right? But you're also going within. You're trying to figure out what the next move is, right? You're kind of hesitating here. Not because you don't know, but because maybe you're a little afraid. Overarching energy here is the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is about work, right? Others of you, this could be about a partnership, a team that you're a part of, right? A partnership of some kind. You could be connecting with a Virgo. You could be connecting with a Pisces. But overall, right now, there's a lot of stagnance. You're really not getting anywhere, okay? You're really not getting anywhere, Cancer. And it's not for lack of desire. Temperance is coming out again. You could be connecting with a Sag. I feel like I have to sneeze. Excuse me, guys, if I do. So you're definitely holding on to something, all right? You're holding on to something. You could be connecting with a Gemini, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and clarify this first. Now, your outcome is beautiful, okay? Your outcome is beautiful. It could be a little bit intimidating because if for you, Cancer, this has to do with a choice that comes from the heart, okay? This could be a really big choice, a very big decision that you're not really too eager to make right now, right? You're kind of stalling a little bit. You're kind of stalling a little bit. Because in the recent past, you may have had a conversation, or in the recent past, you already kind of did a lot of legwork, and now you're taking a break, right? You know, you might be taking a break and you're just like, okay, we just had this conversation, or I just did all this work. Like, okay, I know I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm going to take a break. Well, the thing is like, I feel like you're trying to make something work that isn't working. And this is an ongoing theme for the signs. And some of you, like Sagittarius, for example, some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, connecting with a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is actually on their way out. Sagittarius is on their way out, Cancer. All right. So if you are connecting with a Sag, because I'm seeing them in your heart space, I'm seeing a strong fire sign on your mind. This is somebody who you're kind of at a standstill with, right? Because someone here is being indifferent. That's because they're on their way out. Okay? And you're afraid. In your fear here, you have death. So you're afraid of what this might look like. Right now, you know, you might be feeling kind of celebratory, kind of like casual friendly with this person. You might be spending more time with your friends because that's the way you're taking the edge off from what could be a very tense relationship right now. But they're on their way out, okay, Cancer? So if you're connecting with a Sag, please go take a look at their reading because they are scrapping everything. They're scrapping everything. Okay, sweetie? So I'm giving you a heads up there because that was a very, you know, but other signs are in this same kind of energy. You know, where decisions are being made and you know, things that hurt them are they're saying goodbye to. But for you, it's a little bit different because this is looking like something that you've been wanting to cling on to that is leaving you. All right, overarching energy for the clarification is the Five of Wands. So this is a internal conflict, possible arguments with somebody, a fire sign. You've got strong Sagittarius here, could be Leo, Aries, Sag all together. So right now you're the Hanged Man with the Tower. Yeah, so there's a moment in time that you were really holding on to something, okay? Or that you were giving something a chance to work by putting in a lot. The Hanged Man is about sacrifice, it's compromise, okay? Something you were hoping you would be able to make work, right? If you just gave it time. But with the Tower, not only is this moment of stasis being interrupted, but it's also being demolished. There's something about the basis of this weight that no longer makes waiting healthy. Okay, waiting on this is not making it any healthier. And there's a realization here, right? This is the dismantling of this weak foundation. So this is, if, for example, Cancer, this could be an internal transformation for you. You're realizing now that all of this waiting is for naught. There is nothing here to wait for. The challenge here with the Four of Cups is the Eight of Cups. Your challenge here is how do you go from waiting to walking? How do you go from being like, well, maybe there's a chance, right? Or maybe this person will come out of indifference. How do you go from that to being like, no, this is an incomplete situation and I will not find closure here. I need to just go, right? And I'm sorry, Cancer, I mean, honestly, I feel like this is a love situation for you. I feel like this is a love situation for you. Let me go ahead. I'm going to backtrack for just a second. If this is career finance, okay, I'm going to try to generalize it a bit more because I am getting very strong. I feel like the majority of you are dealing in love. I really do. I really feel like this is a love situation. But let me just go back and generalize it for just a second. Something that you've had in stasis is coming to an end. Something that you've been holding on to, a possibility, an opportunity, a vision that you thought would work if only you held on to it for a little bit longer. There's a truth here that you're understanding. There's no real reason to wait, okay? Because something about the process itself or something about the opportunity, there's something about it that was not receiving you, okay? Something about it, like, for example, this is like being waitlisted indefinitely, like applying to the program of your dreams and getting waitlisted over and over and over again. How many times do you apply and get rejected before you say to yourself, okay, I need to either change my strategy or realize that this particular school is just not looking for me. I'm not their ideal student. You get what I'm saying? It's a question of incompatibility here. How do you know when it's time to let go? But I feel like you've come into that now, okay? Because on your mind, you've got the King of Wands with justice. So there's an understanding here that justice was necessary, balance was necessary. And that in order to have balance, you have to either cut out either this aspect of yourself that is hungry for just a singular opportunity. Okay, so if, again, going back to the analogy of school, you're stuck on this one opportunity and you're not letting go of it, not realizing that it's not for you, and that's for a reason. Karmically, there's a reason there. Or if this is love for you, this is a fire sign who things have been imbalanced with, that now in order to rebalance, you may have to cut out, you know, you'll have to cut out either a part of the relationship or the whole relationship altogether. It's your call. Justice is big energy and Tower is big energy. This isn't just a conversation. This is about either completely scrapping the entire relationship and trying to turn it into something brand new. Okay. But again, beginning a new cycle. This is like you're not getting past this. There's like something here that you're not making peace with. That's honestly, that's crazy. I never, not even out of curiosity, I don't ever flip my cards. So the fact that that came out upside down is crazy to me. That's insane. Like it gives me chills because I don't do it. I'm trying to think physically how it's even possible for that card to have flipped. You know, synchronicity. I mean, when it happens, it's for a reason. I mean, you can't even explain that. So, yeah, you could be connecting with a Libra as well, okay? On your mind, you could be thinking about a Libra that you feel very passionately about, okay? King of Wands is appearing in your heart space again with Temperance, all right? So this could absolutely, in your heart space, I feel like this is a Sagittarius, guys, okay? Now, this could be a Libra that you are feeling passionately towards, and this is somebody who you are really trying to harmonize the relationship with through patience and just kind of letting things be as they may. But I'm not seeing compatibility here. I'm seeing that you're forcing a situation that has outlived its purpose. Again, this is not really going anywhere. In the recent past, the High Priestess with the Eight of Wands, right? There could have been communication here. Communication, secret communication. You know, you could have... Oof. Let me go ahead and clarify the rest of the cards, and then I'll clarify this High Priestess. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I spit on one of my cards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm christening y'all with my spittle. Hold on. Yeah. Let me go ahead and clarify this High Priestess really quick. Who is this High Priestess, or what is this High Priestess, please? Queen of Wands. That's what I thought. So this was a secret person, okay, Cancer? This was a secret person, or in the past, you know, if... and I say that because I was just communicating with my guides and saying that if this was a secret individual, give me the Queen of Wands, because for me, the High Priestess with the Queen of Wands and then Devil energy, which I received in the outcome, that for me signifies something here was deceptive. Either a secret person or secret impulses that will ultimately lead to an unhealthy imbalance in the relationship. So it shouldn't matter at that point whether it's because of a person or whether it's an unhealthy addiction to work or working out or drugs, right? Whatever it is, it's not healthy, and it's going to essentially get in the way of the quality of this connection or this opportunity overall. Okay, so this High Priestess, this Queen of Wands, this is either a secret individual or a secret impulse that became very evident. Okay, something became revealed either through communication. You got a text message, someone sent you a message through email or social media letting you know that something was up. Okay, Cancer. Or this could just be something coming to light, whether this was within your own self. This could have been an internal struggle as well, as the High Priestess could represent you with the Queen of Wands. Okay, this could be you. This could have been an impulse here that you didn't realize you had, or that you have had to own up to. But overall, Cancer, this could have been a revelation of sorts. Okay, the King and Queen of Wands, the King of Wands being on your mind, and then this Queen of Wands being the High Priestess. Okay, so somebody who the person that you're with feels like is a better match for them, essentially, or at the very least a feeling here that they feel like you can't complete them, Cancer. You guys are on different wavelengths, and they just want something different than what you have to offer, and you've been giving it a chance by holding on to it, because we have the Four of Pentacles as well. I'll get to that, but there's like a sense, there's an energy here of clinginess. Okay, coming in, you've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody really not looking at wanting a new start. If someone, let's just say, for example, Cancer, if you sweeten the deal, you could probably get this person to stay in the relationship, but they're not going to give you the attention you're asking for. They're going to give you their presence, and then they're going to go and do what they really want off in the background. Like, this person isn't here for the long haul. This person would be willing to have something passionate with you, and they would be able to kind of like feign, right? They'd be able to pretend like there's a reciprocation here when ultimately they're either bored or they are occupied emotionally somewhere else. Like, they're not really, this isn't a commitment with you. This is you know, this is them giving you what you want because they don't want, you know, maybe they just don't want to see you hurt, and you've kind of like thrown it on their lap that if they leave, they'll destroy you or something, right? Again, the Tower was just here. There's been a destruction of some kind, whether it was internal or external. But coming in, if you're not careful, Cancer, you're going to ask for the wrong person to stay, and they'll stay. And they'll stay, and they will take advantage of the fact that you want them around. And you have to be very careful, because in your outcome you have the Lovers with the Magician, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. So this is about manifesting a partnership with somebody who is toxic for you, someone who is a soulmate, but who is a karmic soulmate, somebody who is meant to teach you a lesson again, because maybe you learned that lesson with the Tower already, but because you didn't internalize it and move out of the situation, Spirit is like, okay, you need it again. You need it again. You need to take this lesson over again? Then I guess you need to take this lesson over again. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you replay this, the same thing is going to happen every single time. It's like Groundhog Day. It's like Groundhog Day. Like, you're going to do the same thing expecting a different result, and every day is just going to be the same. It's a replay of the same old BS. Okay? And the same thing, guys, if this is career or finance with you, okay, in the recent past, something secretive came to light. Either you realize something about yourself or the people that you work with or the way the system works in the background. And you're realizing here that there's something here that's not compatible with you. And if you pursue this further, you might lie to yourself into beginning something, a process. You might convince yourself into starting a process that ultimately will not serve you. It's going to cause an emotional imbalance, right? You're not going to feel like you really want to give to this opportunity. Not really. right? You'll be excited with it for a second, and then you're going to become very bored with it. And then ultimately, you're not going to give 100%. You're going to give like 50% because you spent all this time trying to get into this school or trying to get into this program that you're going to tell yourself, well, I already did so much trying to get in that it doesn't make sense now that I realize that I'm actually not enamored with it. I don't love what I'm doing anymore. But I spent like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years trying to get into this school that now I kind of need to finish. When you don't have to, right? Everyone makes mistakes, but that's what you're going to tell yourself, Cancer. You're going to be like, well, I spent all this time trying to get in. Now I'm in. I don't like it. Can I really start over? Which the answer to that is yes. But you're going to tell yourself, oh, well, I'll just stay. And now you don't like what you're doing, but you stayed, right? And now you just are your work is mediocre. You know, you're not really giving 110%. Now you see yourself as the 3 of Cups with the Knight of Wands, okay? So for some of you, again, this is that 3-party energy. You feel kind of like, you feel like your situation, like you feel like you are your situation. Like you feel kind of like almost like foolish, you know? Like you feel almost foolish. Like something that you felt really celebratory about, something that you felt was really great. Like at the very least, for example, let's say Cancer, you and this person at the very least always had a great friendship. Now you feel like even that is coming and going, right? With the Knight of Cups, it's fickle, it's in and out. Like sometimes you guys feel like you're best friends, and then other times you're just like, I don't even trust you anymore though. Even on a friend level, like I don't even trust you. Like I don't even trust you, right? And it's just like now, you know, for example, and then maybe even for some of you, like this is somebody who got with your best friend or got with one of your friends. You don't even feel comfortable being around your friends anymore, right? So like now you're begging for this person to choose you as, you know, like an option. Like you're begging this person to choose you because of the insecurity, right? Because you're like, well, you chose my best friend. What does my best friend have over me? If I keep you, then that tells me, you know, then that tells me that you find me more attractive than you did my best friend. But then it's like at the same time, if you stay with this person, you couldn't trust them around your best friends, and now you can't have best friends. You get what I'm saying? Like you'll limit yourself because of what you've conditioned yourself to believe about this person and what to expect in the relationship. And that's for a very, very small few of you. Okay, for the vast majority of you, I feel like what's happening here is there was something very simple and very enjoyable about just the bare minimum of y'all's relationship, and now that's even coming and going. Like you're not really feeling like you're in a solid friendship with this person anymore. And with work, you know, the joy that you get from working with the people you work with comes and goes as well. You thought that could sustain you in light of a job that you don't find intellectually stimulating or creatively enjoy, and you know, to enjoy it creatively. Now you're just like, I don't even like the people I'm working with enough to really help me sustain what I like about what I do, right? Now, in your environment, you've got the 4 of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. So for some of you, you're like blocking yourself off emotionally while at the same time holding on to the connection. Current finance, you're holding on to this opportunity even though it doesn't fulfill you creatively. For some of you, this is with the Princess of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. This could be the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, this could be you. You know, just holding on to stuff that does not serve. You need to let it go. The Tower just hit. Okay, this is not a coincidence. This isn't to hurt your feelings. This is something that's not good for you. Now, in your fears, you got the Death with the 7 of Cups. Okay, so it's almost like you're afraid that the wool is going to come out, is going to be pulled back from your eyes. It's almost like you like looking through rose-colored glasses. Like the fact that like you kind of know that right now you're like blissfully ignorant to the situation. And we all do it, Cancer. I am not trying to single you out. I am not trying to make you feel bad. I promise you, you guys are the light of my life. Like you guys, you know, you guys are my best friends, okay? So I'm not trying to put you out, okay? We all do this. We all engage in this kind of behavior. You know, we all want to just kind of feel secure, and like we just don't want to have to freaking move around so damn much. Like, why can't we just get it right? You know, why can't we just meet somebody who's stable? Why can't we just be with somebody and just stay with somebody? You know, so it's okay, but like that's what I feel here. I feel like you're afraid that you're going to see everything for what it is. And that's going to kill it's going to kill the part of you that wants to even give this a second chance. And it's like, you just don't want to have to start over. Like, I'm getting this feeling of exhaustion. Like, I just don't want to have to start over. Like, you know what starting over is? Like, going out and dating, and like, I already don't connect well with people, you know, is what I'm getting from some of you. Like, I already have a hard time letting people into my heart space, you know, and now I have to go back out and try again. Like, why can't I just fix the one I'm in? Because they don't want it, baby. They don't want it. Cancer, I'm telling you, they don't want it. They're ready to move on. If you force them to stay, you're going to get deception from them. They don't want this. Okay? They don't. And you're keeping yourself from a brand new cycle from beginning. You're trying to attract this person into your life, and it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not, because it's not supposed to happen. This is supposed to be karmic. This is a lesson that you're supposed to learn. Okay? This ain't supposed to happen, baby. This is not supposed to happen. And you should thank your lucky stars that it's not supposed to happen, because this person does not love you the way you love them, or the way you want to love them. Because I don't think you really love them either. I think you want the comfort. Okay, I think you're a touch codependent, Cancer, and I love you to death. Okay, and as a friend, speaking to another friend, you got to let this go. Okay, you deserve so much better than this. So your potential outcome here is the Lovers. This could be a Gemini that you're connecting with, very strong Gemini, with the Magician here as well. Could be Virgo, Aries. You've got the Devil here, which could be Capricorn energy as well. This is a karmic relationship. This is a partnership that is not supposed to work out. You're manifesting it, okay? This is a partnership, absolutely, but it's like you're manifesting it out of codependence. The only caveat here, Cancer, is if this devil energy is a Capricorn, in which case they are definitely a soulmate, okay? And they can only be brought into your life if you were to release whatever toxicity this is that you're holding on to. That is the only caveat here. For those of you that are connecting with a Capricorn, Cancer, this is somebody who you definitely have a very solid relationship with, okay? But in order to make room for them, you have to let go of this old connection. They're coming in for you, this soulmate. All right, I went ahead and clarified this situation further and got the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 6 of Wands. So for those of you that are connecting with a Capricorn, and this is a very strong connection that you're going to feel with this person, you're going to know right away, this is your forever partner. The journey is going to be unknown, right? You're going to feel kind of like being with this person is a risk, because for a little while you'll have to be single, right? To make room for them in your life, you'll have to be single, and you're not used to that. If you're letting go of a connection, or if even, let's just say that you are single, Cancer, right? In order to meet this person, you would have to go out on a limb a little bit. Like if you're kind of a hermit, right? Which the Hermit came out. So if you've been kind of like stuck in this hermit energy, you might have to, you know, the way you'll meet this person is by going out with your girlfriends, and you're not really used to going out, right? You're not used to, you know, going out to dinner. You're not really used to going to like little lounges, or you're not used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying clubbing, like, you know, not you know, I'm not knocking anyone for meeting their boo thing in a club, but like I personally would rather meet mine at a library than a club. I'm just sorry, it depends, Cancer, but I know you would probably want to meet your partner in the middle of something that you like to do. You know, but maybe you don't go out with your girlfriends really to go to do those little like follow painting things where you follow the artist doing the little paint, they show you how to do it, and you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where you're going to meet this person. Maybe traveling, right? The Fool can talk about traveling as well, like on a new journey that you're going off on. Maybe this is school, maybe this is on a new career path, you don't even know, right? The only way you'll meet this person is by doing something that's a little bit out of character. That's where you'll meet your Capricorn. That's where you will meet your Gemini Capricorn mix. Right? Could be. And this person will be your forever after partner. This person will be the beginning of the end for you, and this is the love that you're manifesting, Cancer. Otherwise, though, I am seeing an end to an end with a situation, with a person that you have been trying to manifest again and again. The Tower just hit you guys, and it's like you're not letting it go. Oh, my ear is ringing. Give me a second. Sorry. That was tough. Okay. But yes. Okay. So this is the end of a situation here. And I'll reiterate the overarching energy for the first layer of cards here was the Three of Pentacles, which has come out again. Okay. So this is talking about exchanging one partnership that is a fake. Underneath it is the Five of Cups. Okay. One partnership is the source of your grief. whereas the other partnership will be a source of happiness for you. But the thing is that if you're telling yourself that this relationship that you're trying to cling on to is the one, you're gonna have to, and you already know this lesson, Cancer. That's the thing, you already know, but Spirit is kind of getting the signal from you that you don't know. So they're gonna send you back into this again and again and again. Again and again and again. 4 cards. Okay. So 1 card, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. Okay, I'm just going to show them to you really quickly. Co-create with Spirit. Okay, 17 reduces to an 8. Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. Okay, this is advice. All right, so another 8. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Okay. And Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured, which is a 5. Okay. Now, really quickly, so going over Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit, and Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. I feel like these go hand in hand. They are both 8s. I don't think those are coincidences. Okay, this is about, you have to put faith in the process, Cancer. Okay, there's a part of you that's like, well, I don't understand why would this person, kind of like one of my friends, right? She's like, well, if this person wasn't meant to be in my life, then they wouldn't be in my life. It's like, you're right, but they're not in your life because they're your forever partner. They're in your life as a way for you to learn how to say no to things. Okay? They're in your life for the reason of you knowing how to love yourself more than you love the idea of being with them, knowing that they're wrong for you. Okay? So just because someone's around doesn't mean they're meant to stay around. What's that saying? Some people stay some people stay for a season, others stay for a lifetime. Right? There are people who enter your life to teach you a lesson and then they leave, and that's their only reason. When at the end of your life, when you see the credits roll, their name is a tiny, tiny name at the very, very bottom of the characters list. They're a minor character in the grand scheme of your life. All right? Co-create with Spirit. This is kind of what we're looking at right now, Cancer. Okay, this person definitely had a role to play, but it was a very minor one. Spirit is giving you all of the heads up, letting you know that this person is not right for you. And I feel like the fact that you're not getting clarity makes you a little upset because you want to see what this new beginning is going to look like, right? So where should you put your faith if you can't see a beginning with this person? What's the deal then? It's kind of like throw me a bone, Spirit. Like if you have someone new, give them to me so that I can let this person go. What's the holdup? Which we will go into in the extended. Okay, right? We will definitely explore that. Now, the miracles are endless. Okay, the miracles are endless. Now, if I am correct, at least, the cows are very, cows are considered like a holy animal, right? Very spiritual, they're worshipped, essentially. Worshipped, especially in certain cultures, they are definitely worshipped. And so the idea here is, this is, again, it kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that this is not a coincidence, okay? The fact that this person has entered your life is really some sort of a miracle, okay? Because all the lessons that you're having to learn and relearn and go over again and again and again, there's a reason for that, all right? But the thing is like, you have to be careful because a rebirth is assured, but the thing about rebirths and starting over and new beginnings is that they don't last forever. So if there's an opportunity that becomes available to you and you say no to it because you're holding on to an old situation, who knows how long it's going to be before this opportunity comes back up for you. All right, Cancer. So there are definitely, there's abundance here. There's nothing wrong with believing there's abundance, but I think your attention should be aimed elsewhere. Your attention should be aimed elsewhere. For me, a rebirth with this Bat Spirit is the Death card, essentially. All right, so there's a need here to put something away in order to bring about something new. So, Cancer, let's go ahead. Let's go to the extended, all right, where we will see, if you let this go, what's coming in for you. Right? What's coming in for you? Excuse me. If you let this go, what's coming in for you? And I feel like Well, for those of you that are connecting with a Capricorn, what's coming in for you, I already pulled, was the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. So you guys are good. For those of you that are connecting, excuse me, with a Capricorn, this is your forever after partner. Let go of all this old energy before you let them in, because I don't think that they're going to really want to try to shove themselves into your life. They're a life partner, so they know their value. So you need to know their value, right? They don't deserve to be put in a situation that they have to fight through, right? That's not how you should treat the love of your life. Okay, you shouldn't force them to accommodate your unresolved issues. Resolve your issues, Cancer. Resolve them the way you would want your counterpart to resolve their issues to make room for you, right? That was all their past. Let them handle their past and clear the space for you, right? If they really care, because that's how you would feel, right? If you really care, make sure that seat is clean before I sit down next to you, right? Make sure you clear this up before you permit them into your life, because once it's done, it's done. Y'all are going to be together forever. Okay? This is it. This is the end all be all. Take a risk. Do something that's a little bit out of character. Calculated risk. Don't be hasty. Don't be dangerous, right? Go on that trip with your girlfriends, though. Go and enjoy yourself. And I think that's where you'll meet this Capricorn person. But for others of you in the extended, we will go ahead and see what would come in for you if you let this karmic relationship go, right? What would come in for you? What would come in for you? What else? What else? What else? What would come in for you? And you know what? Let's go ahead and see, what's this lesson, right? Exactly what is the lesson this person is supposed to bring into your life? The fact that you're clinging on to this, what is this that you're supposed to learn? Okay? And for those of you where this is career and finance, this is exactly the same. It's exactly the same the other way around. This is a situation here that doesn't fulfill you. You're kind of investing yourself in the wrong thing. And if you're not careful, you're going to invest yourself so long that it's almost not going to be worth it to you to cut out. If you were to release this situation, you're going to make yourself available for an opportunity that's actually on its way to you, that's going to give you the kind of abundance that you want. The kind that's going to fulfill you. It's going to put you around teammates that make you feel freaking amazing. One that you're actually equipped to handle as the magician. Okay? Clear out this old study, this old job, this old career path. Let go of it, and you're going to see how much opportunity is going to come in for you. You got the Ten of Pentacles plus infinite abundance as the cards that came out, okay? So just be mindful. You have a new start, but you're getting in the way of your own beginning. So let's go ahead in the extended, go over this new beginning, what the lesson is supposed to be showing you for holding on to this, clinging on to this situation, and what your best approach is moving forward. Okay, Cancer? So guys, I love you very much. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. If you feel like you want to join me on the other side to kind of explore this a little bit more, I'll leave the link to the extended down in the comment section below, pinned, as well as in the description box below. I'll also leave the link for if you want to book a personal reading with me, if you'd like to just go ahead and do something that's a little bit more personal to your situation, right? If you feel like we're tapping into your energy right now and you want to do something a bit more tailored to your specifics, we can absolutely do that. You can book a reading with me in the link down below in the description box and pinned to the comment section. Okay? For those of you that are going to join me in the extended, I will see you on the other side. Otherwise, I will let you guys go. I love you. Please take all of my love, Cancer. Take it all. Take it all. I don't want any of it. Take all of my love. Mwah. I love you so much. Okay? Hugs, kisses, and all these great vibes. I love you, Cancer. I'll see you next time. Bye, my beautiful.